Hey everyone, so today I'm going to be talking about Michael McIntyre's Comedy Roadshow. The second series started a couple of weeks ago, so there's been a few episodes now, and I was like buzzing with excitement. I was so happy that it's back. I love Michael McIntyre, and I love his Comedy Roadshow. If you've seen some of my other videos like this, you know, ones about Life at the Apollo or Mock the Week and things, you'll know that I didn't really get into stand-up comedy in the comedians themselves until about, well, it would have been about 2 years ago now. And ever since then, I basically watch something like that every day. I have to have my fix of satire every day. And Michael McIntyre's Comedy Roadshow is the perfect thing for it. For those of you who may not have seen it, basically Michael McIntyre goes around the country and he has his big name on his name on a big sign behind him and things. And he does his little bit at the beginning. And then each comedian has their own set. There's 4 comedians in each. You're sort of 3 comedians and then a headliner comedian. And Michael introduces them while being funny. I think it's kind of hard for Michael not to be funny, to be honest with you, because he is pretty fantastic. And then they each just have their set, and it introduces us to new comedians sometimes, and it also gives us comedians that we love. For example, in the one, not the one that was on Saturday, but the one that was on the Saturday before that. No, Sunday, sorry. There was, her name, Sarah Millican. How could I forget that? Sarah Millican was there because it was down in Sunderland. So Sarah was there because she's local. She's from where I'm from. And I was like, Sarah Millican, that is brilliant. I love Sarah. Having Michael McIntyre and Sarah in the same show was perfect. And then on the one that was on, the latest one, I think John Bishop was on it, but he was the headliner then. But to me, that's like, don't really care. Not a massive fan of John Bishop. But I was so excited because one of them, he said, here we have blah 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 blah, it's Miles Jupp. And I was like, Miles Jupp, I know that name, where do I know that name from? And he came on, and I was like, I don't really recognise him. And then he started speaking. And I was like, oh my god, it's Archie The Inventor from Ballymorey. So Archie The Inventor was doing stand-up on Michael McIntyre's Comedy Roadshow. I was like, that's fantastic. But there are so many fantastic comedians. Most of the stand-up comedians that I love, apart from Caroline and Kostaki, I found through Live at the Apollo or Michael McIntyre's Comedy Roadshow. There was a really nice lad who was about 19, I think, in the first episode of the new series. Can't remember his name, but it was brilliant. So he's somebody I'm going to look out for. But as I said, it's about 45 minutes, which I think is the ideal time for a comedy show. It's not too long, it's not too short, you don't get bored, but then you're not like dying with laughter by the end of it. So it is perfect. And Michael himself is obviously very, very lively and bubbly, and he flings himself all over the place. Oh, I love him. I think he is fantastic. So for him to have his own show is just, it's perfection. The show itself is perfection, because it means that it doesn't matter which of his guests are, the stand-up guests. It's always going to be funny because he's always there. With Live at the Apollo, of course, you have different people presenting it and then different people headlining and things. So you're not going. There might be 1 or 2 Live at the Apollo episodes where you don't like anybody. But with Michael McIntyre's Roadshow, you're always gonna love the host of the show. Always, always, always. Of course, you have the patter he has between the audience and himself, especially the celebrities in the audience. Sometimes that's quite good, sometimes it's not. If you don't really know who the celebrities in the audience are, it's like, I don't really get the jokes. But even still, it's funny, just the tone he does it in and his manner, and it's all so perfect. So yeah, go and watch it. There are loads of clips on YouTube from the last Comedy Roadshow, and there will be new ones, I imagine, getting put up from this one as well. It's just so funny. His sense of humour is so amazing. What he does is he makes everyday things funny. Like the one about going in a revolving door, or the one about trying to use taps. I won't obviously give the joke away. Obviously, A, because I can't tell jokes, I'm not a funny person, and B, I don't want to spoil it. But he just makes everyday things funny, and then you look at things once he said that. Like, I can't look at a tap now without without trying to do what he did. You'll know what I mean if you've seen it. And I just think it's hysterical, and I'd love to go and see it so much. I'd love to go to a recording of it. And hopefully, fingers crossed, if there's going to be another series of it, which there will be, hopefully, I'll go to a recording of it. I will try as hard as I can. But feel free to leave comments and things and let me know your thoughts on this. If you haven't seen it, go and check it out. There are loads of clips, and I promise you, you will fall in love with it straight away. If you don't know who Michael McIntyre is, go and do a bit of YouTubing his name, because you will die with laughter by the end of it. He is so perfect. I love him. But yeah, so feel free to leave comments and things and let me know your thoughts. Any requests for any videos, etc., let me know, and I will see you all next time. Bye!